believe this, and this is the last thought I'm gonna share with you guys before we bounce out. We'll be back tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Um, I find it fascinating that when we talk about business, when we talk about starting a business, we instantly go into entrepreneur mode, right? We instantly go into this mode of like, I got to go and sit with my friends, make a business plan, invest money out of my 401k, get that thing started, work 70, 80 hours a week, listening to motivational speeches to keep me going during the darkest times, going to seminars, taking classes, all that, so I can run this business. And then maybe after a few years, I'm going to figure it out. And then eventually I'll start making money if I'm lucky. If I'm not one of the 80% that fail, then I'll get there and I'll be okay. And that's a great journey. That's a fun journey. I've done that journey. It's a big deal. Um, and we should go through that journey on some level, especially if you have a passion that you'd like to pursue. But the thing about it is that hindsight is 2020. There's so many things that I see now at 52 that I wish I'd seen when I was 22. And what I see when I look back is I see a great journey that I don't regret. I had a lot of fun grinding my way to the top, right? Doing all that stuff. That was fun. But if I knew then what I know now, oh Lord. And so let me give you some example. Let me let you know why I'm laughing when I say this. 'Cause I'm laughing at myself because you just figure stuff out and you're like, oh, I could have done it that way. First things first. How do you answer me in the chat? Um, if you want to be a business owner in 5 minutes, how do you become a business owner in 5 minutes? A lot of y'all that have been following me, you'll know the answer to that question. Type the answer in the chat. If I want to be a business owner in 5 minutes, what do I do? There we go. Thank you, El Hodge and Jamila. I get on an app. I find the company I want to be in business with. I say, oh, I want to go into the AI business. So I get on my app, I look up NVIDIA or something or AMD, and I buy shares of AMD or NVIDIA. Now I'm in the AI business. I'm in. I'm in. No work required, no nothing, just capital. My money's now working for me. So, and does that work? Well, you know what? Go ask some of those people that showed up at that NVIDIA conference. Anybody see that conference NVIDIA had? It was like a freaking Taylor Swift concert. They filled up an entire arena full of AI and NVIDIA enthusiasts. Why do you think all those people showed up and were acting like it was freaking Woodstock? Well, because a lot of them bought the stock when it was like $20 or $30 and they watched that sucker rise to $900. If that don't make you giddy, I don't know what will. So they were showing up. They were pretty much, it was like they were a bunch of hippies who'd all been smoking the same dope. And the dope was called money. And they've been getting high on money. So they were like, so they want to know what's next. So process this, right? If you're an investor in Nvidia, a lot of these people literally are retiring now because they made so much money on their Nvidia stock. They don't know nothing. Most of them don't know nothing about programming a computer, ain't never been to an Nvidia factory, have never made a sale for Nvidia, haven't even sat in on an earnings call, don't care. But literally, your investment went up 50x. That's kind of cool. No work required. This is a way that people do get rich. So what you got to understand is that part of your pathway, part of your journey to success and wealth isn't just through those 70-hour grinds that they tell you that you have to do to be a business owner. Part of your secret to wealth might be just not wasting all that extra money that you get. Buying a couple of shares of stock with your money instead of running off to Applebee's and buying Nike sneakers and a new iPhone every time you get extra money in your. I'm not saying you shouldn't get those things.